What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have an animal one for you. I haven't done an animal one in ages. It's a tiger. So I have a tiger one already, but this is a roaring tiger. So we got the teeth and fangs and stuff involved. Big round eyes. So let's go. So we're going to start with the eyes. So we're above halfway. This is halfway on my page, so we're up in the top half, just along here. And we're just going to start with two circles. So we're just trying to freehand these two circles. It's a big wide-eyed tiger. So this is the iris, right? And it has a pupil inside. So just here. So then we're over the other side. Right, they're a good distance apart. So the other circle, just there. And then a pupil inside the center there as well. Okay, so you're giving your page eyes basically. So they're fairly far apart. I'm on an A3 page. So that's how far apart we are. So the dark section around the eyes. So we're going to just go diagonal up this way first. And then we're going to bring it down around. All the way in. Up underneath the eye. In towards the nose, just here. And then this part's going to come down to here as well. And all in there's dark black. So we're going to do this over here as well. So we bring a line across, sort of angry line. This curves down underneath. Back in towards the nose. And then we bring this side down and just close it off like that. And then color it in dark black. So our tiger is snarling. So we got all these sort of frown lines coming across the nose. So coming in, one in here. Coming in across that direction. Another one coming in this direction. Don't have to be the same on both sides. The wrinkles can fold up different ways on both sides of the mouth and the nose. So next one comes in like so. Another one coming in this side. Another one here. Another one here. And we have one kind of right in the middle, so it sort of comes down like so, and then comes around here. And maybe curves off this side. So these, if you want, these can be sort of sketchy, hairy lines as well. You can put bits of hair on them if you wanted, but just around. If you wanted to make them look more sort of hairy. So next one then, bring it down around like so. And next one here as well. And this one, this is the last one, and this goes right into his nose. So we're going to bring this down longer, like so. And we're just inside the eye here. That's how far in you go. And then we're going to do the top of his nose. So this is going to bump across for one nostril, bump across for the other, and then we join them together in the center with a line like so. Then we have the nostrils inside, so one here, another one coming up and in here, like that. Then we curve around the bottom and up like so. Like that. And then we bring down a line like so, and bring down a line like so, all the way down to where his mouth will be. So in here though is all dark black. This is the nostril. And this kind of curves around the side of his nose there as well. And this dark black goes all the way down towards his mouth. Like that. Now then, top of that mouth is a curved line that comes across from here, right underneath the outside of the eye, just here. So see the outside edge of his iris? If you put a dot there, and the outside edge of the iris, put a dot here. And we're going to curve these across. So we're going to go curve it down like that. Okay. And now we're going to do the sides of the top lip. So this is going to go. And this could be like a hairy line if you wanted, you know, scratchy sort of hairy line, or you could keep it smooth. It's up to you. Like so. Now, so the bottom jaw. So this is going to come down this way. All the way down to there. And this side's going to come all the way down to here. Then we're going to bring it across. Like so. And then we have the chin, which this one is a hairy line, just to show the hair coming all the way across and underneath the chin here, just a hairy line like that. Might have some hair going back up and in. There might be some dots. Just a pattern that this tiger might have. And there might be some darker lines and stuff coming up in there. Not a lot though. So in there we got the teeth. So we have a big fang coming down here. And then back up into there. Then another one down this side, like so. If you want, you can add like little details, like lines for those teeth. Just little broken lines coming down like so. Now we have 1, 2, 6 teeth coming across. So we've got smaller fangs just here. Like so. And another one on this side. Kind of look like upside down letter P's. This one turned backwards. Or B, letter B, and then letter D. And then we have bumps coming across. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the gum line. There might be some little details coming across that gum. Like so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the lines in the middle, like that. Now the fangs on the bottom are more arched and curved. So we're going to curve this one up like so. Bring it around and down like that. Bring it back up to here. And then we might have some of those teeth lines on it like that as well. And we do the next one similar way, like so, spiking up, then it curves around, joins back up to where we started, and then some lines, details. Then we have some bottom teeth, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. just here. 1, 2, 6. Like so, little small teeth like that. You might be able to see a little bit of his bottom lip, but it's mostly dark black inside here anyway, so we're going to be colouring it all dark black. But you might see a little line across just here, but not much. Because that's all dark black anyway. So now the tongue, just coming across like so, comes down and across here and up into there, and then a line down the middle like so. Maybe some lines for the edges of that tongue just there. And we can see some of the bottom of the gum just here, so 2 lines just there. And now, like, the rest of all this inside here is just black. So also I forgot to mention, just on his tongue there might be a bit of a dark black shadow just in here. So it like curves around his tongue, just here on both sides. Dark black shadow just on top. Just in there. Might have some hatching if you wanted, just to give that shadow a bit more length, but you don't have to do too much of that. Might be a bit of shadow down here underneath the tongue as well, but I'm just getting carried away now. Okay, right, so in on his snout, he's got lines that show where the whiskers come out. So it's like black parts of the tiger's pattern. So coming out here, like so. And then they go up his face. So for example, just say here. So there's these dots. This is where like the whiskers grow out of his face. Like so, and there might be another one that goes back this way. Like so. There'll be another one up here. This one sort of travels more down this way. Then a smaller one on top. They kind of get smaller as we go up. And a small one there. So the whiskers grow out then, but I'll do them last. So another one down here. And then this one comes across to all the way to here. Another one. One more. And then small one. Let's see, small one just here. And a teeny weeny one just here. Okay, so how are we getting on? Right, so the top, we'll do the ears and side of the face, and then we'll do all the stripes. So, top of his head is right up here. Okay, so this is going to come this can be a bumpy hairy line if you want it, just down to there. So this is going to curve around, right? Like so. And then this is going to stick out for the ears. So the ears are like stuck back on the back of the tiger's head. So normally they face forward, but like when they're aggressive, the ears go back. It's like if you have a cat at home, you know what I mean. These come down like so then. Like that, say. So it's quite small. And then this comes up the other side as well, back down into there. So real small ears. And then these are going to meet the furry side of his head. So we're going to do a furry line all the way down. So we're spiking down both sides. Yeah. So real hairy, furry. So you can add as much of this hair detail now as you want, really. So you keep going. All the way. And it's going to come back in just underneath the bottom lip, just here. Just into there. And then we do the same thing over here. Like so. Okay, so now we are going to give the tiger all the markings, all the dark black markings. Actually, before I do that, just coming down from his ear, we have some sort of hairlines just coming down here, just in front of the head. Just like so. Same on this side. And then there might be some furry sort of hairy section just in here on the ears. Right, so now we can do the tiger markings. So, for the markings for his face, so we're going to start in the middle. So we're going to do this one just across here. It kind of looks like a bird flying with a beak here. That's the first one. And that's dark black in there. And these can be scratchy, sort of squiggly lines. You don't need to be too precious about these because they're hairy anyway. And they'll give us an idea of the bumps and stuff for the tiger's forehead. So we have another one now here, coming across this way. Down like so. So I might just draw them in and then color them in dark black afterwards. So we have another one just here. Another smaller one here. Another one. Here. And then we've two just coming down at the eye. So here's one, spiky one there. Another one here. Like so. This is really going to bring the tiger to life now, this bit. This is always the bit I wait for when drawing tigers, the stripes, because it shows the shape of their face and stuff. One there. Another one here. Kind of looks like raindrops, these ones. Quite small. Another sort of S-like one here. So as you can see, they're not perfectly symmetrical on both sides. One there, one here, the one going up here, one sort of here, then one coming up and around here. Whiskers grow out of these ones, as far as I know. These ones here. There's like eyelashes or sensory eyebrows. And then this one comes back this way, like so. Maybe another small one in here. Then we've ones coming out the corner of the tiger's eye. Just like there. That. One going underneath his eye, just there. Another one coming here. Coming here. Big one here. Curving around his cheek, back down. Around his cheek, back down in there. Just sketching these in now lightly. Another one there. One here. And go over this side. So coming up and around. This one kind of looks like a dolphin's fin. Oh, I forgot to do that on this side actually. So another one here. Another one up here. We have some long ones that come down, but they're real scratchy and hairy, so I'll do those last. So another one here, another one there, just touch there, small one here, and then bigger one just here. Curving down, following the shape here. Curving up, curving under. So use your pause button, guys, if I go too fast now. So another one just here, and maybe another one going back just into his jaw, just here. That's like the equivalent of this one. So I'm just going to colour these all in black, and then we'll do the big ones that are down the side of his face. Okay, so now those big ones I mentioned that come down right down here. So they're real sort of squiggly on the edge. So you got to do like a big hairy squiggly line all the way down. Comes down into here and comes down the mouth, just down to here, like that. And then it's quite thick, so the other side is just here. So, and all in here is black. And so sometimes you might have a line of hair that runs, say, right from this black section down to the edge of the face, just down here. So you might have a spike and a line of hair either running up a bit further than the edge or like down here. Just to add a bit more detail down to these hair spikes down here on the edge of his face. Like, kind of like this. Don't worry, you can kind of do this any old way. It doesn't have to be, you know, because like every tiger is kind of different. So don't worry if your patterns don't look exactly like my ones. Just got to get them in the general area, and you should be okay. We're going to do this over here. Then we add a hairy section on the other side. So as you can see, this is really what brings these tiger drawings alive. This black, heavy line, really high contrast, really cool look to them. And then dark black. And then you might have some spiking down a bit longer, coming down to the edge of the tiger's face. Not a lot though. And the actual last thing I forgot to do was a pattern that's on the tiger's ears. So we're going to curve a line around there. Bring it back around like so. And you do the same thing over here, basically. It's like a little curve line there, and then dark black. Boom. That is how to draw a roaring tiger. And of course you can add like a line for neck going this way if you wanted, you know, but then you'd have to add like more details down here. So we'll leave it as a head, I think. So good job. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I forgot the whiskers. I always forget whiskers. What's wrong with me? Okay, so they come. They're white normally, but we're gonna do black ones just so we can see them properly, I guess. So, so they're real big. So there's like a couple that come out here, that way, that way, that way. Maybe one that way. So these are normally white, but just for the purposes of this, I wouldn't be able to see them if they were white. So if you were coloring this or painting it, or you could use a white gel pen to go over after you've colored. Lots of ways. So real big whiskers there. And some on this side too. So we just add some short ones. So sticking up that way. So they're much bigger than you'd think, whiskers. And as I mentioned, he has a couple just up here, like short ones just here. Like sensory sort of ones just up here. Like that. And that's it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.